Hello everyone, I'm Conquering History Games, and welcome back to part 2 of my Eastern Roman Empire campaign here in Medieval 2 Total War, although it feels like there's the music. It just kind of cut out right now. So we're going to go ahead and get started, but first, okay, so let's recap the situation. The Turks have been eliminated. There's an awful lot of areas here in Anatolia that I'm going to want to cleanse of rebel scum. But for the most part, I think we can do that at a very leisurely pace. There's nothing else here in the east except for the Russians, who are in reality far to the north. And I think if anything, we'll see them knocking on the doors of Constantinople or Sofia if I so choose to take it, well before that they're going to come down here through the Caucasus. And we've also got the Egyptians to the south, who could potentially start by attacking Jerusalem and then working their way north, but I'm hoping that pretty soon we're going to see a crusade called for probably Cairo, and that's going to keep them occupied. So basically the whole east is mine to conquer at leisure. In fact, I wonder if I should come down here to Adana instead.
Have you come to negotiate?
But before we continue, I thought I'd talk a little bit more about some more context of the Byzantines in terms of military history before we carry on and talk about what we're trying to do. We're trying to restore the empire, but this empire has been under siege for quite some time. So in the last episode, we talked a bit about the Battle of Manzikert, but the thing that you have to realize is that one of the reasons that Manzikert was so pivotal, such a huge moment that is remembered in Byzantine history, is because basically from the years 527 until the Turkish invasion of 1071, the Eastern Roman Empire had suffered no major defeat while simultaneously having no break of peace. It was just constant warfare. They were fighting off Avars and Bulgarians and Russians and Arabs and Persians and, of course, Turks. Now, this is kind of comparable in some ways to the Western Roman Empire, which often found itself under siege from barbarians, but I would argue that there were significant differences. For one thing, the Western Roman Empire was a very infantry-based military and had a foundation of drill, discipline. If you've studied the Western Roman Empire's army at all, you've probably heard about how they would never they would never sleep for the night until they had built a fort to encompass their encampment, and how much they could march per day, and the order of their military formations and things like that. But the Eastern Roman Empire, their military was more cavalry-based and also much more cerebral. It was a military that trusted less in drill than to generalship, and there was also an attitude in the East. There was certainly no shame in using bribery or using tricks if you could do that instead of open battle. Now, I probably should say that my personal opinions of the Byzantine military are at odds with Edward Gibbon, who of course is very famous for writing the Decline and Fall of the Roman Empire. He's a pretty big authority, but he actually says that Byzantine victories are accidental, and I think in this sense he was very wrong. Now, I know some of that is because there have been discovered military textbooks of the Byzantine Empire that didn't exist. I'm pretty sure that they weren't known or had been found when Edward Gibbon was writing, but these are that's the thing. It's just like how at West Point in the American military today you have textbooks that are written by generals. That is what the Eastern Roman Empire had as well. They were written by generals, they were written by emperors, and they were very practical. They would actually go into the realities of field operations, and they were incredibly detailed. They look into material, into morale. They would talk about the specific national characteristics of the people that they were fighting. So, how to which ones can you bait out? What nationalities tend to be a little more aggressive, who you could fight. They would account for the weather. They would account for the arms that were used. They would account for how you would detach your troops. Nothing was trivial to them, and probably what I think was one of the most important philosophies that was held in the East was the idea that it was going to be taken for granted that the Byzantines would always be outnumbered, because while the Western Roman Empire also often found itself besieged by barbarians from the outside, Constantinople and the Eastern Roman Empire, even at their peak, would maybe get about 25% of the numbers that the West, in terms of like actual standing military, that the Western Roman Empire had at a regular base on a regular basis. And there was always a real caution in regards to their enemies. Don't take it for granted. Anything, of course, you know, they are inferior to the mighty Romans, but don't take it for granted that they could try to pull some shit on you. So that's why, like I was saying from the beginning, from 527 to 1071, there was no major defeat by Byzantine military in facing their opponents. And you know, I should just real quick. I should also say, like, there's immensely detailed information. Like, for example, if you were really interested in this kind of stuff, you can look into Procopius or Prosopius. I don't know how to pronounce Greek, if you guys haven't figured it out. He was a historian for the campaigns of Belisarius, which of course are hundreds of years before the events that we're playing through right now. But he goes into like the details of all the bowmen, like what their greaves look like, where, like, you know, they kept their arrows on the right, swords were on the left. Some of them would have spears. They would like carry a shield without a grip on their shoulders, so they could cover their neck and sometimes their face, and things like that. And that's really interesting stuff, because Belisarius at one point was like had less than 10,000 men and was defeating a Gothic army of over 100,000. And a lot of that was speed and cavalry. So, on that note, what we're going to start doing next turn is over here in Corinth. I'm going to start cranking out a lot of these. Well, I guess I could start now. Let's start with who do I want to start with? I think we're going to start with just a couple of Scythian. Actually, no. Here we go. Yeah, a couple units of Byzantine cavalry, and we're going to start beginning to make a rather large horse archer army here in the west to you know, use against the slow, ineffective, and ill-armored at this early stage of the game forces of Europe. Now we've got a whole lot of these, which is great, because like I was saying, the Byzantine horse archer, major part of Byzantine success, and as it says here, I think I talked about this last episode, the land system made up of soldiers with small land grants. The Proni, these cavalry are a type of reservists who are called up in needs. Armed with bows, they are not as mobile as the Turkish cavalry they face, however they are better armored and much more capable in close combat. Now, I'm not going to use these in close combat if I could avoid it. I think, if anything, these ones are much better at it, because, like, you know, their armor is better, defensive skill is better, and things like that, but the Vardar Iotai are kind of expensive, because they're actually Magyar conscripts from up here, right? Yeah. You know, they're like basically they're Hungarians on loan, or conscripted Hungarians. So I've been talking an awful lot. Let's figure out. Okay. So we can go ahead and can we repair that? Actually, retrain that. Okay, check this out. We're gonna do that. Only one florin to retrain. I get the feeling something's wrong there. Yeah, let's retrain these Turkomans. Think we actually cannot afford to do that. No, we're not gonna do anything just so next turn I could for sure get that fortress upgrade.
Yes, my lord. Is there something I can do for you?
Okay. We get an alliance. No.
We will not accept
I wish they would counter offer, you know? Okay, it's fine. We just want to keep a close eye on the Hungarians. I do eventually want to head north, but not too soon. I'm much more concerned with Venice. We could attack Crete. We could also attack... what's Egypt want? Oh, nothing. Oh, hell no. No command stars? I don't think so. Alright, first things first. Oh, are you friggin' kidding me? I can't... Okay. I'm going to... Damn it. Okay, what's this? Largest faction. That's us. So the Holy Roman Empire must be losing some places. Okay. Cool. So we're gonna take these dudes. What is this? Oh great, we got some pirates. Too easy. We just bring them right here. And nice. Okay. Merge these. No. Move these guys over here.
Yes.
Okay, that'll have to do.
Your orders? Yes, my
So we're gonna start bringing these guys around.
now, my lord. Yes.
And you stay here. Actually, I think it'll be good to keep a ship on each side. Always want to have something being built here in Constantinople as well. Can I do this and still? It says I'm still gonna be able to do some stuff. All right. You know what? We're not gonna make it to this rebel settlement in time anyway, so we may as well come down here and get Adana.
Marhaba. Have you come to negotiate?
Orders. Orders.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
Take all you down here, and like I said, we're just gonna start start eating up all these Anatolian areas. Like, I know there's one up here, there's one over here. Rhodes would be nice. I've already got Cyprus, the Venetians own, excuse me, Cyprus. The Venetians have Crete. Competent sailor. Yeah, good. Start getting those command stars. The sooner the better. Let's actually get one more fire ship. I'm not going to build this fortress. Shoot. What do you want, Egypt? Come on. Leave me alone. Yes, I have just enough, and Theodoros here is a level 2 command and a siege expert. Fantastic stuff. Let's also get you down here to Nicaea. Okay, like I said, first things first, we're going to build our fortress here, so also now we don't have to repair the castle.
Yes. Yes. Crossing for battle. Laying siege.
Oh, this is a little Mott and Bailey. Oh, there's Armenian cavalry in there. We gotta... I think we're just gonna besiege that because you do not want to mess with Armenian cavalry. They are actually very well armored and powerful. Okay, next turn, we're still gonna turn a profit. Holy Roman Empire is still the lead in many ways, but we have the largest population, which is good, and overall we're number 2. And also the Holy Roman Empire is a ways away. We've got Venice and the Hungarians between us and them. The Holy Roman Empire also tends to run into problems because they are so surrounded by enemies that they have a little bit... Like, they're hard to defeat, but they're easy to contain, if that makes sense. Because they've got... Yeah, basically, it's pretty rare that they break out. If they do, though, things can start getting bad in a hurry. Let's start sending this guy up here to, like, Warsaw, or the Polish area. Sometimes the Polish will come down here. I've seen it happen. So we want to keep an eye out for that. Oh, shoot. Like I kept moving without the fire ship.
Yes,
Okay, go catch up, please.
Yes. Yes, my lord.
There. Wait, what? Admiral Romanus. Oh, Jesus Christ. Really?
Orders.
Oh, there we go.
Our fleets.
That's what I wanted.
Yes.
Alright, what's going on?
Now, my lord. We shall
We're starting to run a financial deficit. It's pretty bad. Hungary actually has the most money in the world. Did I read that right? Milan and the Holy Romans have announced an alliance. That sounds bad for Venice, which is good for me, at least for now. Okay,
naturally.
we're gonna keep heading north.
Orders.
Alright, now these guys should be a bit calmer. Let's get a port, always nice. I do not want to be building any troops here in Constantinople if I could avoid it. Which carries a little bit of a risk. But I think we'll be alright.
This is a course we can.
Right, more friggin' pirates. Although, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna take this guy, bring him up here. Why can't I build a watchtower here?
Your orders.
Strange. Well, the idea was that I was gonna build one. I probably could take these guys out.
Your orders.
Am I that crazy?
We will engage them honorably, my lord.
You know what? Let's do something a little wild here.
God will help you.
I'm going to try to take these two out with just this general, but the reason I was bringing them out is because I want to build a couple watchtowers so I can keep an eye on who's approaching from the north, because I don't have Sofia yet, which is a castle that's just to the north. Actually, I don't even think it's a castle. I think it's just a Mott and Bailey, which is pretty weak sauce, of course. Come on. But, you know, that way I can have a turn to build units in Constantinople real quick. But again, I don't want to build any for right now because, Oh yeah, this is gonna be a nice charge. Oops. Alright, right. Get out. 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 Or to get out. Do you not understand? Double time. Double time. Okay, yep. So we killed like 20% of the archers. They're already routing. Let's go around and kill them as they rout. See, my guy's on the left, so I have to be careful. Over here, please. So, yeah, that would, I want to get Constantinople up to being a huge city as quickly as possible, because then Constantinople can actually become a major military center for me, because I'll double check that with the settlements, but basically, if I'm remembering correctly, the Varangian Guard have to be built in cities, and the Varangian Guard are some of the best units we can get, even when you account for the two-handed bug, which I don't really know if they ever patched that. I probably should test that in like a skirmish mode. Yep, alright. Alright, fantastic, fantastic. And we're still fresh. Seriously, you can't get this one guy? Look at him go. Alright, so they're marching, it says. Are they marching? Are they not marching? What's going on here? They're not moving. They're not going to make a play. That's fine. We're going to try to crash right into their captain here. Nice. We also have an experienced chevron. Alright. Charge him! Oh, we lost a couple there, though. That is it. Yeah, we're going to continue the battle just to, there we go. Get some chevrons, boy. Very nice. Very nice. Good stuff. Wait, where's the tilt button? Oh, there we go. Come on, get a third one. Get a third. Please. Really want that third chevron if I can. Come on. I don't think it's gonna happen. Nope. Oh well. Still, that's pretty good. Two more experienced chevrons. Always nice. Great. Okay, so now we can build a well. Let me move a little more.
Of course, my lord.
That's not okay. This is not ideal. Oh, that's great though, because now we can see Sophia. Fantastic. And he's now an aspiring commander who feels appreciated, so he's up to level 3. Great, and we'll bring him back to Constantinople next turn. And he's also gonna have paved roads, so so we can move faster. Let's get some roads over here as well. You know, you always want to invest in your economy. No matter how much money you think you have, it's never enough. So invest, invest, invest. Still no movement toward Jerusalem. In fact, Gaza seems kind of abandoned. Good for me.
Your orders? Yes, my lord.
Now, what I want to do, my current goal, besides sniping off some areas in Anatolia, is I want to start building up a huge stack to throw at Venice. That's a hard no. Mission failed. Whatever. But we now have some more room. Milan's allied with the Papal States. Goodness gracious, what is happening? Okay, keep building that army up. And Constantinople is very pissed off. Must be because of that heretic. Yep. And people are living in squalor. I'm gonna sneeze. Oh, very sorry, headphone users. Let's maybe get a couple more of these in here. Okay. Let's get order a little bit more under control.
Yes.
Now, yep, that watchtower is great. We can still see it. As you can see, the Bulgarians, they have quite a lot of units in there. And that was something that I liked that they did in Medieval 2, because I know that they had a tag limit. They had the limitations of the time. They can only have so many nations. But there were areas that I guess they would acknowledge that there were nations there before, so they would show that by having them be very strong rebel groups. So this is almost a half stack, which can be a bit of a pain to crack in the early stages. I think that Norway, for example, also has a... I think it might have more than a half stack in their in the little castle or whatever it is that's up there. So I think that's pretty cool. Kiev, too. I'm pretty sure Kiev's one that has a much larger than normal stack of rebels. Now, we're a turn away from getting our fortress here, and then I don't think it's gonna become a citadel anytime soon, so I wouldn't bother about that. Egypt, can I help you with something? Oh, what have we here? Yep, they're rushing out, and I think we're gonna... Okay, Alexius himself, so bold and confident command, this man could lead an angry mob to conquer an empire. That's a pretty funny way to put it, actually. Oh, here's the rice. Okay. It's so weird, that Martin Luther quote. Just... Okay, I'll say real fast. Okay, pause. Let's just do a little bit of organizing here. Group them. Peasants, you can just charge in or some stupid shit like that. Let's disable skirmish mode. You're gonna come out here. You're gonna all start lining up fast. Okay, go. We also have our Allen Light Cavalry, which is always nice. Love these guys. And as we can see here, our archers have already got some clear shots. Come on, peasants, rush in and be a pain. Actually, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna have these peasants come back, and oh yeah, I got some dirty shit ready for them. We're gonna have our peasants start breaking down a hole in the wall or something. Okay, careful. Actually, careful now. Careful.
The battle is in our favor.
Very careful. Our archers are already doing some real good work. About 20% casualties on the enemy side. Yeah, really laying it into them. But again, you can see if you look at these Armenian cavalry, completely head to toe in chainmail. Not too shabby. We got to keep them bottled in though. Oh, we got some of them coming out from the other side. Some Armenian archers. Real interesting. All right. Okay, Emperor, do an early charge. Let's see, the Allen Light Cavalry, they're being engaged by Spear Militia in a most annoying fashion. We're going to have some Spear Militia start coming around town, bringing it around town. So that we got the defeat seems certain at the moment. Look at just the constant hail of arrows coming down. I love it. Okay, good stuff, good stuff. They're already rushing in, running back in. Follow them, follow them. Good stuff, real good stuff. Yeah, they're gonna run in. These Mott and Baileys are just really not good for much at all. Come on, you have to take the gate. Got it. All right. Come on now, get in there. So what we're just gonna do is get inside the settlement, and then we're gonna have our archers really go to work. Okay, one of you got the ram. Turcopoles are point blank with these Armenian archers. I'm pretty sure they actually could take them. So let's have them do that.
Only half the enemy force remains.
Oh, there's no gate on this side. How did they come out? Wait, did they? Where, how did these archers come out here? I thought they came from this direction. Is there really only one gate in? Strange, very strange. Armenians are routing nicely. Right, and everybody is still fresh. Very nice. They've already lost 64% of their men. Really? Looks like more. But I guess there's one spear militia unit here that's pretty much intact. I guess that's what's accounting for it. Those Armenian archers are just about dead, though. Let's have a couple of you get closer in. Come on, get over here, get over here. Are they firing at a high enough arc to get over? Yeah, okay, they are firing high. Oh, wow, the general was in those Armenian archers over here. Wow, would not have seen that one coming. Okay, everybody, halt, 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 halt. Let them come on the offensive. See, this is perfect. You see how they're right outside the line, so hopefully we can get like a constant route cycle going on here. And yeah, just let the archers do their jobs. We have a very thin layer of town militia right here, for whom victory seems certain, interestingly enough. Yeah, just let the archers go to work and take us to 6 speed. Oh, I forgot this guy was doing that. Didn't need it, did I? Okay, okay. Here. Stop. Halt. Let's just bring these in. I think we can then call it a day there. I only used about half my missiles, but we just want to speed it up now.
Excellent. Our men have taken control of the castle.
Great. Didn't get too many chevrons though. Our Emperor Alexius did though. That's cool.
We have won here today.
Yeah, cavalry is basically useless on the defensive, especially when it's just a Mott and Bailey. We'll just occupy these guys. No need to do more than that. No. Oh, wow. They want us to take this rebel settlement again. Okay, well, that was not something I thought was going to happen. Alright. It's fine. It's fine. Because here is what we are going to do. We're going to build another... Take these out. Alright. Start taking out these rebel fleets. Nice, and we're getting some little experience chevrons. So we're gonna have another batch of archers here. Where's that single boat? Okay. We're gonna throw Crescendo in here and take him out to lead those men. So we're gonna have 15 turns, right, to take this, and we're just gonna besiege it. And then when they run out, we're gonna have all, horse archers, so they can't really do anything. Antioch will be a much easier task. Leave them behind. Leave them behind. We really do not need these Allen light cavalry at all. Ooh, we're just over the line for where we can build a little watchtower. More Turcopoles? Yeah, one more unit of Turcopoles. Come on, Constantinople, what's going on here? Right, where's that heretic? We're heading toward him. Only a 25% chance it's gonna work. I'm not a fan of those odds. At some point we have to go deal with him too. I might I'm gonna do this now. I'm just gonna disband that unit. Lessen the upkeep. Are there no roads coming out of this fortress? No paved roads. Okay. Now, I can upgrade this to a castle, or at least a wooden castle. It's so small, but I just wanted it done. Map painting, that's what it's all about, right? Aha! We have run into some Polish. Nice. Okay, cool. Got a little bit of money, and we can see a bit more of the world. Now then, we need to do something or other here. Leather tanner could be good. How many... Number of free upkeep units, so we can have 5. I guess let's get one more spear militia, or... No, actually, let's invest in the leather tanner now. Great. Now we have our general here. This one's here. We have our navy there. Great. Oh, Egypt, why do you keep bothering me? Alright. So we've got... Now, what I'm going to try to do with every episode is maybe end them around when a big battle is about to happen. Oh, Sicily attacked me. Where? You sons of bitches. That's actually kind of a big stack they've got. Can we take them? Let's find out. Clear victory. 5 ships sunk. You messed with the wrong guy. Now, this could present an opportunity because Palermo is, which is the capital of Sicily, usually, I think it starts as a fortress, or they make it one very quickly. I don't know why, but Sicily has this real obsession with getting their thing up to a citadel as quickly as possible. So I could possibly take advantage of that, but I think we will not for now. Let's just go and we're going to take this horse army stack, bring it over here next turn. That was actually really stupid. I just realized I should not have done that. No, the Aegean is clear. It's fine. Yeah, I shouldn't have an army this big on just one boat. That is courting death. Alright, first, let's come back a little bit here. Build a watchtower. And now we can still come down here to Aleppo. And maintain the siege. This is another one that I'm going to get a kick out of making them come out. Because we're in no rush. No rush whatsoever out here in the rebel areas. Same thing here. I'm going to probably besiege it. Now, don't worry. We are going to get a siege battle going. But I like to do siege battles, not with every nation, but whenever I'm playing Byzantium. I like to do it with some catapults. Really bust open some extra holes in the wall for me. So that's going to take a little while for me to get there. Ooh, we can build some lancers. No, archers, I think, is a better use. We have 1 melee unit. Okay, we're starting to really bleed money now, but that's why Antioch will be so good. Thank you. Blasphemer has executed. Your attempts to denounce this vile wretch via a trial of heresy have proven successful. They shall be executed for their crimes against the one true faith, as their souls are purified over a mighty pyre. Great. So, he's all set. I can't believe we're only 80% Orthodox. Greece itself is much more Orthodox than Constantinople is at the moment, which is a little strange. Sophia still stands, though they have taken some damage. Okay, we are still #1 in population. Financially, though, very bad, and Hungary continues to be rich as hell for some reason. We also have poor relations with Poland, I'm not sure why. Let's try to go find Russia. Actually, let's see if they're this far south yet. I guess not. Kiev is still neutral, but we'll go there and then work our way north. So, look at that. Yeah, we have another Sicilian navy here, and another one behind them. Gotta get to it. Another clear victory. Can we do yet another clear victory? Nice. See? Just need that death stack, yo. Relations have worsened. Oh, the nation I'm at war with has abysmal relations with me. Wow. Okay, so 1 more shield militia, like I was saying, so we could just max that out. And I suppose we could do the brothel to help with happiness a little bit. I think squalor is the bigger problem, though. So we need council chambers. Yeah. The council chambers are going to cost me 1,200. Is there maybe something I can sell somewhere? No, not really. A lot of these areas are very poor. Yeah, it's not happening. I think we'll just sack Antioch once we take it. 5 more turns, though.
Your orders.
This is far too weak an army to do a proper siege with. Okay. But the horse archers, you know, they're good. They're good. Belisarius himself talked about how he felt one of the reasons he was able to defeat the Goths is because the Goths,
Your orders, noble.
their own bowmen would only use what's it called? Lances. They wouldn't use not bowmen. Did I say bowmen? Their own cavalry would only use lances. They wouldn't really use
We march to battle.
bows.
Without question.
And then the bows that they did have, they would keep behind their heavy infantry. But that made it pretty easy for his own horse archers to stay out of range.
Very good.
I'm trying to remember where the city is that's up here. I want to say it's on the coast. Up here in Trebizond. That
Your orders, noble.
general area. Turcopoles, Turkomans. The thing with the Allen Lights is they're so expensive. 1 unit of infantry. Yeah, we just want to pick up these tiny little, you know, just get that little bit of extra money in taxes a month via, you know, grabbing Rhodes and Smyrna. These are not important cities at all.
Your orders, noble one. We will engage with honor.
If I assaulted it, what would that look like right now? Oh, it's just town militia and Turkish archers. I can auto-resolve that.
God has
Alright,
granted
we're gonna sack it. Boom, we got money. Oh my gosh, they don't have roads, they don't have ports. Are you kidding me?
my lord.
Alright, well, let's fix that. We need that, we need that. We need the council chambers for sure. We need... Should we start building a second army? Let's build some more filler ships for this. You know, like I said, I want a big death stack navy. I want nobody to be able to mess with it.
God will be with us, men. To battle.
Clear defeat. Yeah, you see what happens? You see what happens when you try to assault something with horse archers? So that was on me. Just doing that. I got impatient. I thought, oh, I'll just do that. No, 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 no. Paved roads are definitely necessary. Help me, because this is a central point where I'm going to be moving a lot of armies out of. 'Cause I don't plan on this becoming a citadel anytime soon. But it's from this central point that we will continue to take Anatolia. And still no sign that the Hungarians have taken Sofia, which is terrific. That is very good news for me.
Yes. Your orders?
Boy, these guys got their asses handed to them. Embarrassing. Alright, ooh, we get the Explorers Guild. Do I care about that one, though? No. I'd rather spend the 1,000 somewhere else. Okay, now, coming back to our navy over here, we are going to just continue to make sure that the seas are actually clear. And you all,
Oh, your orders, noble one.
yeah,
Bless you, Lord.
clear defeat. Who would have thought?
With God's blessing and yours.
Ooh, we can get some Armenian cavalry.
Without question, we shall begin the
No.
siege. Besieging forces report.
Yeah, we're just gonna shower them with arrows once they try to step out. Right now, over here, we are not allowed to do any minor city stuff there. Can we go up one more? Get some higher taxes. Yeah, one more. Okay, so then we're going to take Evangelos Extrokos. But he's really good here in the city. Additional mining income. Can't really use that, can I?
You seek an audience?
But these guys have, you know, some of them have got the armor upgrades, which is cool. Just leather armor, but it is something. Okay, here's what we'll do. We're going to take you... Yeah, Syriakos of Salona. We want you, the faction heir. No, the prince. Stay doing your administrative stuff. We're gonna start having you come over here to Caesarea.
God's servant.
And the priest, you'll come up here. Start trying to find me that city. And once I can, we'll send him out. So we've got a few armies going on. We have our Antioch army, which I want to wait another turn to, or maybe I don't have to.
Your orders, noble one.
Can we take Aleppo? Some Suljuk rebels. Oh, they got a decent amount of cavalry. On the other hand, not very useful outside the walls, but I think it will, in fact, be a pain to deal with.
God will be with
So
us,
let's
men.
come south. Still no sign of anybody coming up. Oh, they must have tried an assault on Jerusalem that I missed. The walls have been hurt a little bit.
Yes.
Yeah, we're gonna wait another turn.
Your orders.
Actually, I think I could bring them back and then down here. I'm just afraid of these guys becoming rebels if I take too many troops out and they don't meet up right away. But I just want to start the siege and then have the infantry follow up. Oh, my boats! That's the trick. I put them on a boat and then I can bring them down. So I'll do this
Majesty. Yes. Move
like
out.
so. Whoops.
Yes, my lord. Yes, my lord.
Actually, I should have done that with all of them, but then that way we can start the siege next turn, and I'll drop the infantry off, and they will merge. Great. And these ones, I think I'm just going to besiege. Yep, all I've done is made them stronger because they killed so many of my people.
Orders, noble one.
Great, just freaking terrific.
The enemy fleet attacks us.
Clear victory. Wow.
Our fleet
I'm
is
amazed. I guess those ships were busted up already. One ship just defeated 3 Sicilian ones. The absolute state of the Sicilian military.
They come here to see us.
Thieves Guild. Now we're talking. Alright. Thessalonica has been placed under siege. Milan and Sicily have announced an alliance, which means they're coming for me soon. In here, I've only got... Oh, I have a general? Then I'll be fine. Yeah. The general with the spearmen. These are higher quality units than... Well, they have Byzantine spearmen as well. So these are Byzantine rebels who clearly have some sort of issue with the way I've been conducting the realm.
Yes, my lord. Your orders.
Well, Emperor Alexius himself... Gonna have to come back in on that later. Figure out that later.
Engage them honorably, my lord. Without question, we shall begin the siege. Besieging for your orders.
Okay. Drop them here.
Leading the men
And then join up.
Your orders.
There we go.
God will be with us, men. To battle.
Great. This is going to take me 8 turns till they surrender. I might wait it out again, actually. Still can't... Well, I don't have funds now, but I was going to say I still can't build anything more to occupy Antioch. But we're almost pulling a profit.
Your orders,
Almost.
noble one. Yes. We shall
God's servant. My lord.
Georgios Rogerios. Georgios was actually the name of the final Byzantine historian, the one who chronicled the fall of Constantinople in the 1400s. Okay. Let's start heading towards Sicily, so we can continue to sink any ships that pop up, and hopefully, maybe if we're lucky, we can kill some of their army too.
Yes.
Yep, they have not made it to Kiev. The Russians, that is. Guess they're not so eager for a warm water point yet. Okay, so this is going to be an interesting fight, and we're going to save that for the next episode so we can open with a bang. I will see you then, in which we will hopefully be able to hold on to Thessalonica. This is kind of important because we don't have an army anywhere in Europe, like no decent army. The closest one here is Prusenos of Salidas, which is currently, doing the siege. So I'll see you all in the next episode. Please subscribe if you have not already, and have yourselves a wonderful day. Bye.